Greetings! Today we're going to end up making one of my favorite things to eat. Chipotle marinated pork tenderloin. So anyhow, it's something that ends up taking a while to do. The more you let it soak, the better it becomes. So be prepared for something that is lip smacking good at the very end. Of course, this is going to take a couple of days for the video to be completed. However, it's worth waiting for. First, pork tenderloins. Buy them nice and fresh. Well, who knows how long ago this was actually packaged. But anyhow, they're not thawed. They're ready to go. You're going to have to trim the silver skin off the back of them. So we'll do that here in just a second. Okay, open up your package of pork tenderloins. There's 2 in this package. A lot of places they end up only giving you 1. But even if I only plan on eating 1, I go ahead and cook 2 because the leftovers are tremendous. So we'll take them out of the pack. Oop. Gotta rinse them off a little bit. On the back part of the tenderloin, you see this tendon here. That needs to come off. You could go ahead and cook it with it on, but then after you've cooked it, it's kind of chewy and nasty, so I like to take it off. So I'm using my boning knife here to just do a little. Boy, this one's a bugger. It also has to do partly with this piece of fat that's above it. But so you slice all the way down it so that you can get in under it. Come on. There we go. Stick your knife under and just kind of pull it up and then use it to scrape the meat out from underneath it until there's nothing left. It'll go down a little while. It'll even go down underneath the muscle here. But there you go. So there's one half. This one already has a little cut in it, so it's going to take a couple of times through. But right here, we've got this guy. And please do make sure you don't cut your finger off. Okay, so here we go. Here's the last part of it. Just kind of pull it up. Oh, I missed a section here. Looks like, nope. Just kind of hold it up and scrape the meat off the bottom. Eventually you'll get to the bottom of it. Go ahead and cut some of this fat off. If you like. I mean, tenderloin is really lean anyway. So the fat will kind of help keep it somewhat moist, but you're not really cooking it a whole long time anyway. Here's a little. Eventually, once I end up getting the production techniques of this up and learn how to use the editing software, this will look like many of the other YouTube chefs that I watch. So anyway, now we're going to go ahead and take off some more of this fat. So what I normally do is I have a Food Saver vacuum marinator. And it really does help get the flavor inside. Here I take my little fork and I go ahead and poke some holes in this so that the marinade can make its way into the meat while it's soaking. And you can go full Michael Myers or Norman Bates on it if you like. It really won't affect things in the end, but it will let more of that flavor into the middle. In the comments on the video, I'll end up sending you to a written out recipe that I've used, although I've used the same recipe for years, although if you were to make it according to their recipe, it'd be kind of bland, and I like food that wakes me up. So I tend to eyeball things. So anyhow, I'll end up putting, about that much orange juice. About 1.5 cups, I think it is here. Yeah, it looks like it. La Costina chopped chipotles. Only way to go. If you end up getting them out of the can, they're whole, they're a pain in the butt. This way, they're already ready to go. They're chopped up into nice little pieces. Just dump them right in there. In order to get all of that nice peppery goodness, I put a little orange juice in the can, in the jar, I mean. Shake it up so it washes all the rest of that out. Some coarse ground pepper. What I would imagine is probably about 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. I suppose, like the rest of the cooking shows, I should go ahead and get all of those little bowls that have all of this stuff already measured out and ready to go. Here I'm doing about 1.5 teaspoons. That might even be a whole tablespoon, I don't know. Just however much garlic you like. I like garlic. Put the juice of a lime. A splash of red wine vinegar. Just a splash. Whoa! That's more than enough. Some oregano, I would imagine, what amounts to about a tablespoon worth. Cumin to taste. You want it like this burnt sienna if you remember your Crayola crayons. All right. Pour it over. Ooh, looks like I ended up estimating that just about perfect. Hear the pitch going up, that means it's working. It's going to stop at a certain point. Okay, shut it off, close the thing. Also, the marinade is just the way I do it. You can go ahead and put this marinade, put it in a bag, throw it in the refrigerator, let it sit there. I like this just because, or at least I've told myself, it opens up the pores that I put in the tenderloins and allows that flavor to get in deeper. So, there you have part one. We're going to put this in the refrigerator and just let it sit. We probably aren't going to eat it until tomorrow night. But even if we don't do it tomorrow night, the longer it sits, the better it's going to be. Thanks for watching.